can be stubborn, thinking I'm right. I can be late, cause I'm taking my time. I can be driven, ambitious, your best friend, love of your life. I can be selfish, trying to be kinder, always forgetting, needing reminders. But I'll always be there when you need me. Cause I know that two things can't be true. Cause I get so confident yet confused. So I'll let go to live in between who I am and who I wanna be.
Okay, it's some hours later. I'm 160 pages in. Already loving it, as you can see by the tabs. But I'm interrupting this reading vlog to do an unboxing because we got a package. No surprise, it's from Penguin Books, because again, if you haven't used Penguin, you really need to get onto it because it's the best place I've found to find the deals, find the books, find everything. I'll leave you a screenshot of my Penguin somewhere over here so that if you're interested, you may go check it out. This is a really gorgeous edition. I saw the cover first and I commented on the author's post. I was like, oh my god, this cover. And ever since then I put on an alert just in case there was one that was put up for sale that wasn't as expensive. I think it has a card and stickers. It's Snoopy. Brings a card. These cute stickers. There we go. Look at this bookmark. Oh, I was using my post-its as a bookmark. I guess I lost my other one. So perfect timing. We're using this one. Thank you for the order. I hope you enjoy the book and happy reading. I don't think I told you which book it was today. So pretty. I believe I see the damage, but it's like mostly on the bottom. Okay. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Here is the book that I got. A little better. It's yellow, but whatever. It'll do. This is the book that I got. It's Cold Wire by Chloe Gong, which I believe is like her newest. Or actually no, because she has another trilogy as well that I'm also in the hunt for, Fairy Lit editions, because they're so gorgeous. Immortal Longings and Violet Stings. I got the Immortal Longings Fairy Loot. I got Violet Stings while I was in the UK, so I have the cover but not the Fairy Loot edition. If I manage to find the Fairy Loot edition for a cheaper price, I will sell my copy, which I still haven't read, of Violet Stings, which has the UK cover, but it's just like the standard edition. But for this one, I looked at the cover and it's just so stunning. Look at the edges. I love the original cover as well a lot, mind you, so I debated whether I really wanted this one. But the full edition and the illustration, it's just so stunning. And then we have, obviously, oh, I think I see another part of the damage. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. For the price, it's okay. Oh, and this is also why I decided to buy it, because I wasn't sure if underneath the dust jacket it would be another cover or an illustration or the original cover, but it is, so I don't want you to spoil it. This is the original cover, also super, super, super beautiful. Now, I had forgotten about what was actually underneath on the hardback. So this is the front of it, and then in the back, here it is. The title on the spine, and then of course we have the end papers. I'm not really sure if I'm positioning this correctly, but hopefully I am. A letter from the author. I keep hoping that one day I'll be able to meet Chloe Gong and I'll be able to get not only her signature on one of my books, but one of her doodles, hopefully, of Roma and Juliet. But for now, this will have to do. And this is stunning. You can see that it's a little wrinkled at the bottom, so I guess that was where most of the damage was. like over here. Oh, okay. I think it's because maybe when they packaged it or when they delivered it, they weren't careful. Because if you see, I hadn't noticed that here at the bottom, you can see that it's like raised as if someone had like maybe dropped it or like put something super heavy. And like here at the back, you can also see it a little bit like it's folded. But this is stunning. Other than that, I'm pretty sure this is as good as new. Oh my god. Wait, I don't want to spoil myself, but the Fairy Loop bonus content, it's like, it's annotated. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it had this, and I was just talking about her doodles. And it has like notes, like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Oh, I can't wait to read this. Thank you so much to the seller from Penguin Books. They probably won't see this, but thank you. For now, let's get back to the reading blog for In Her Own League, which I'm really enjoying. I have a lot of thoughts. I'm gonna be mentioning them later on. I do agree with some people saying that the pace was a little too fast. It was a little too fast. I guess it has to do with the fact that we already had gotten a hint at what was gonna happen between them in the other book, in the last book of the Wind City series, but still could have waited a little bit more. But so far, so good. I am so worried that somebody's gonna come in or like here. Please tell me that room is soundproof. Okay, Grandpa's on board. We don't need anybody else. That's it. We really do need to get rid of Scott because I can't stand him anymore. He needs to leave. I'm already done. She just fired all of them, as she should. I think I'm done for the day, so we should be able to finish this. There's literally, I'm guessing, like the last few pages and the epilogue. I just realized this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna read the Wind City family, and that I'm not doing okay. I really did enjoy every single book. It always does something to me when it's like an interconnected series and they all follow like the same group or family of characters, and then we're done and it's like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Who am I supposed to follow around? How am I supposed to know about their future lives and their kids and what happens with them? I think it just hit me as I was saying that this is it had hit me before, but I think I had kind of forgotten because I read it fairly quickly. But now I remembered, and I'm very sad. It even says a Wind City series spinoff, but it didn't feel that way. It felt like just part of it because Kai and Isaiah are part of the Wind City series already, so it's like it just felt like, oh yeah, this is the series that I've been following and that I've been reading about, and now it's gonna be done. I don't know, I'm feeling nostalgic over it. I think I'm feeling more nostalgic than with Rewinded Back, because even though it wasn't like the core, even though Kai and Isaiah are technically part of that core group, even though it wasn't somebody from that core group, it was still somewhat connected and somewhat in that universe. And after this, she already announced her next series. So we're like actually like genuinely moving on. I guess I also feel grateful that I kind of got my love for books back this week, which it's not that I stopped loving books, but it's something I am gonna make a video about because I have a lot of thoughts on some things that were happening in my head. I'm so grateful that I'm able to connect with stories like in this way. Fictional, like be it romance, mystery, whatever book that I'm reading and whatever my genres are. This is really random, but I'm just feeling thankful that I'm able to connect with stories in this way because I don't know what I would do or where I would be without them. So but that's way out of the point. So let's just continue reading the book, finish it, and let's talk about it. Also, I love their little, since I just put a post-it on it, I love that their thing is like the, don't tell me what to do. Like, stop looking at me. Don't tell me what to do. Don't fall in love with me. Don't tell me what to do. I think it's cute. Cliche? Maybe. But I think it's cute.
Baby, I'm incomplete, and a messed up masterpiece. Know everything and nothing, a childish.
Some of the reasons why I love Reese. Look at this line. Do you think I made him cry? I've always wanted to make a grown man cry. I also love that they refer to each other as like, well, not directly to each other, but like throughout the book, the other characters have referred to like each of them as their person, like they found their person. And it reminds me so much of Grey's Anatomy, which in that case it was with Meredith and Christina saying that they're each other's person. But every time that I see that in a show or in a book, there's just something about it that I love. Like finding not only like your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your best friend, but like finding your person. I love that. That's cute, yeah. Ahead of the last few pages and the epilogue. Is that a question? No. Marry me, Emmett. Don't tell me what to do. I'm pretty sure this is like a 4.2. 4.2, 4.5. It was fun. It was cute. Loved it. I loved their relationship. I know that some people said the pacing was off because it might have been a bit quick. I feel like most of it is because we had already been introduced to them, but we had also gotten the hint that something like we were gonna get their story. Honestly, I loved it. I had such a fun time. Oh my god, one of the post-its here, probably 1 or 2 or 3, the only instances where I could not just contain my frustration was whenever she was talking with the board, or when Monty was listening to that podcast, whatever they were saying about Reese. They were like only a couple pages. They were so hard to get through because of how often I have seen that in real life, how often we've seen men undermine women who go into their fields and believe that just because they're women they won't be able to do it, even though they won't ever say it out loud, but they will find every little thing that they do wrong to make it seem as if they don't know what they're doing or what they're talking about, or as if they don't have a place in the industry, especially when it comes to sports. Something I do follow is Formula One, and even there you see women content creators for Formula One, reporters, even with F1 Academy. You can see how they've been fighting for space, and yet some people just don't pay attention, do not care. Men feel very defensive when they see that maybe, potentially a woman is better at what they do than they are. Look at what happened with the women and men's hockey teams. Need I say anything else? I don't think so. It is still something that is infuriating. It was frustrating to see how realistic it was, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Most of the post-its I had were instances of that, where it was commentary on like women in industries that are dominated by men, and they're clearly not given the place they deserve, and they're criticized and ostracized because they're women. Or they say things like, oh, well, would she be able to manage having a family and being married and doing her job? Which is something women get today and is still ridiculous. And then the rest of the instances were like the podcast thing, when Monty was listening to it, then when she is at the meeting or the gala, whatever it was, with the other team owners, and they all like, it was little things that you could tell. Like Monty was looking at how they were talking to each other, and she would try to approach, and then they just go like this to like close it out to her and close their little circle from her. And it's those little things that mostly men will have you think are nothing, you're exaggerating, you're creating things in your head. You're not seeing things, you're not feeling things, you're not imagining things. It is happening, and it is very intentional. And the other one was after she made the trade, the headlines, all that stuff. So yeah, I can't believe we're done. But this was a 4.2, 4.5. I still haven't decided. Really great time overall. I'm so happy this was one of my most anticipated releases.
I need something with my pros and my